So no, I'm not one of those special YouTubers that got special privilege to upload the game 2 days early. Little salty, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. I can't control, but what I can control is being different from the YouTubers that get the exclusive content. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna chug another bottle of magnesium citrate. And why am I gonna chug a bottle of magnesium citrate? My answer is, don't ask questions. Oh man, I've done this once and it was not a good outcome. Dog, I can't even open the freaking bottle. Dog, why do I work out? Bro, is this God trying to tell me no? Well, if it was a struggle, here we freaking go. Cheers. I did so much better the first time I chugged this. I still got some more. I'm gonna have a stroke. Well, now that is out of the way, we can now talk about Madden 21 Ultimate Team. Bunch of stuff to go over today. Number one, all the details on Madden 21 Ultimate Team finally, which is really weird because it's literally 2 days before the game drops on early access, yet they're just now announcing all the stuff on Ultimate Team. But still a lot of stuff to go over, and also a bunch of Ultimate Team ratings. Gonna waste no time. I mean, I already wasted time, so I chugged a bottle of magnesium citrate for literally no reason at all other than just to do it. But let's just do this thing. So first bit of business, ability caps. I watched the entire live stream they did, so I know most of this stuff already, so I don't have to read it all to you guys. But number one, basically what ability points are, AP cost is capping the abilities, which technically means it's no longer only 3 players on each side of the ball can have abilities. Like each ability costs a certain amount of points. You have a total cap, and you can spread the ability points however you want to. You could have like 5 players with just like simple abilities, or you could have like 2 players completely decked out. I like that better than being limited just to like 3 players. As it says, you will be given an AP limit for each offense, defense, and special teams. So interesting here, you do have points for special teams as well, which I guess does make sense because you want your ball carrier, your punt returner, kick returner to have some crazy funky abilities. But as it says, it will be up to you to choose how you want to spend those points. We're not limited to only 3 players. You can literally have 1 player completely decked out with everything possible, or you could have maybe like 5 or 6 players, depending on how the abilities are ranked in terms of their points. So just for example here, for an improviser QB, red zone deadeye is 1 AP, while escape artist is 3 AP. Like obviously, escape artist is super OP. But, I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, it makes more sense. It makes it more balanced. And I like that. It does make the gameplay a little bit more balanced. Additionally, Hot Route Master is 2 AP for a Field General, but 4 AP for a Scrambling QB, which does make a lot of sense too. But then it comes to the X Factors, which do also exist within the AP system. These are still limited to only 3 X Factors per side of the ball, but the default X Factors for each player is going to cost 0 AP. So I do like that. So you can still have the 3 X Factors, but potentially not cost at all towards your points. So I do really like that and like the change this year, aside from just being literally only 3 players on each side of the ball that could have regular abilities and superstar X Factor abilities. So I do like that. It does say the limit is currently set at 10. We will have a few points during the year where we will increase the AP limit. I like that. I like that because they'll be able to balance the meta throughout the year. Like as you see here in the lineup screen, most of the players, it's like, I think it said 78% of the player is like his actual picture and card art, and then the rest is like showing his abilities and his name and everything. And then when you have the player highlighted, so like if you're toggled over that card, then that's when it like changes to the 50%. So I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it, but I guess it could be worse. It could be what it was initially. So you also can have up to 5 abilities per individual player, which is pretty crazy. 80 overall gets a tier 1 ability slot, 85 to tier 2 ability slot, 90 to tier 3, 98 and 99 gives you additional tier 3 ability slots. So new team item layout, which right here, once again, this is, you know, the card art I was just kind of going over. So when you're unfocused, you have 78% of the dedicated space to player art, which is like, once again, this is comparison to Madden 20 right here. So like really last year, 53% of the player card was to the player art. And once you have them focused, is 55% dedicated space to player art. So once again, I just don't really like the format, but I mean, this is what I think what it was initially. It's just still kind of just jumbled and looks really, really funky. And as mentioned, this is when the player is focused in your item binder, and this is when they're unfocused. You see the rest of the players, they have more of their actual card art showing. So here's the kind of stuff you're able to play in Ultimate Team as soon as you load in. It's kind of the initial solo challenges. You have rivals, which they said is going to be super, super simple, but you get some stuff from it. Once you complete these challenges, you get an 85 overall. You get to choose between an 85 Big Ben, Zach Ertz, or Jalen Smith. So like right off the bat, once you beat the initial challenge, you get yourself an 85 overall player, which I'd probably pick. I doubt Big Ben's going to be that great. I'll probably go with Jalen Smith. He'd probably be super freaking fast. And you had your team captains. Early on in your Madden Ultimate Team journey, you'll be able to choose one of 4 team captains. These players will be foundational to your MUT squad the entire year. Your choices are Ed McCaffrey, so he's new, Chris McCaffrey's father, Eddie George, Leroy Glover, or Aeneas Williams. Some things to point out for MUT captains are that while you can only have one at one time, you'll be able to exchange them for another team captain at any time. Additionally, there are 32 versions of each MUT captain, one for each NFL team, which will allow you to make sure your captain can work on any theme team you may choose to invest in. So they're 87 rated. I think aren't they 85 at the beginning, or are they not? So I guess they do come in at an 87 overall. So they're gonna be an absolute beast for starters, and I guess that makes sense. You can only own one at a time. Like that, if you got all 4, that would be 4 freaking 87 overall players you have right out the get-go. And I think like the highest overall actual MUT player in the game at launch is 88. So that would be super overpowered. And you have NFL Epics. Once again, it's more players that you can complete the challenges for and get 85 overalls off the bat. And these you can get all 4. So you can get an 85 Larry Fitz, 85 Adrian Peterson, 85 Ronnie Lott, and 85 Jack Youngblood for absolutely free, just having to grind the solo challenges. So once again, more good players you can get pretty easily by just completing solo challenges and grinding. Then MUT Master this year. As we all know how MUT Master works, you have one player that you kind of upgrade throughout this year and get his best version. This year it is, where does it show the picture of him? Here he is. Sam Mills. I didn't know much about him. He did actually pass away in 2005. He's a leader, so they're kind of going the more inspirational route for the MUT Masters. Last year it was Pat Tillman. The only problem, like with his actual in-game card, is he's 5'9", so I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem for using him at middle linebacker. But once again, we saw this year using is kind of not great. It's just really clunky, which is what the direction they want it to go. They don't want one user being able to like cover 4 routes at a time. But I mean, I still think it's cool. I just didn't really know about him. I don't think a lot of people are either, but it is a cool story. But the level master as well is a completely separate thing where you can get the player and level him up as you do reach higher MUT levels. Here we have Andre Johnson, who is going to be this year's MUT level card thing, but he's going to be a beast too. He's got to, the more you grind, the more you get MUT level up, the better he'll be for your team. Don't quote me on this, but I think he can get up to an 87. But I think it's all like, it'll get higher and higher and higher as the year goes along. I think the level cap initially gets him up to an 87. Could be wrong. But here are the team builders. Team builders provide you another great way to get your theme team started. Play through the 16-game challenge sequence to earn a fantasy pack. That pack will first let you choose one of the 32 NFL teams, and from there you choose between 84 overall offense or defensive team builder. So more solo challenges, more free players to get. They're pretty good, 84 rated. And here are the theme diamonds this year. A thing that got overwhelming amount of positive feedback last year was the addition of theme diamonds and bringing back some players who maybe haven't been in Madden for quite some time. We're excited to deliver Team Diamonds at launch this year. You can collect these players by completing their respective Team Diamond set, which I agree with this. The Team Diamonds last year were super cool, bringing back players you haven't seen in a really long time. This is once again is going to be completed by, I think what it's going to be, I think last year it was having to collect a lot of the specific team players that are in Ultimate Teams. Like for the Bengals, maybe you have to have Joe Burrow to get Takeo Spikes. Takeo Spikes is a sick one. I love Takeo Spikes. Ones that I specifically are excited to see is Takeo Spikes, Elvis Dumerville, Warwick Dunn's gonna be sick, Bob Sanders. Eric Weddle on the Chargers is funky. Like, why is Eric Weddle not the Ravens? So if you get all these cards, you get Barry Sanders. I don't think they show what his overall is. I guarantee it's probably like 91, which means he's probably gonna be the best running back in the game. Bob Sanders, Eric Weddle, Dante Hall, Travis Frederick. I think that was probably, that's kind of, I don't like that, because it's supposed to be players that haven't been in Madden for a really long time, and he literally just retired. And probably that was a cheap way of them like already having the right for Travis Frederick. That's my opinion. Troy Vincent's a sick one. Roddy White, I love that one. Jermichael Finley, Charles Johnson, Asante Samuel, Rich Gannon. That's an O freaking G. Heath Miller, that's kind of a meh one. And it does look like each Sting Diamond does come in at an 87 rated. They did go ahead and block out the Barry Sanders Master one, so I'm thinking he's probably going to be like a 91, 92 rated, as they really don't even give us much info on Legends, like who's going to be new Legends this year. They said there are some surprises in store, so be sure to stay tuned. Stay on the lookout all year long. Ooh. As the Legend program itself, it will look similar to what you've seen the past years. However, there's one big thing to note, is we will be going down to 2 Legends each weekend, but both of those players will have limited time boss versions. With the boss versions, they will match the ratings of a fully powered up version of that player. That is sick. So obviously you'll be able to pull the actual Legend and be able to complete them in a set, but with the limited time boss version, they'll be the best potential version of that player, which is so sick. There's more players you can pack, more fun, love it. And then talk about console transition when you do buy the next like Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. As long as you are on the same console, everything will carry over. Your coins, training points, everything like that. So you don't have to buy the game again, and you don't have to like spend even more money. You'll have the same exact players and coins and training, everything like that you did have on the previous version of that console. And here are some of the better players in Ultimate Team to start off the year. Their core players, we have Michael Thomas at an 88 rated, Patrick Mahomes at an 88, Christian McCaffrey at an 88, Zach Martin at an 88, Bobby Wagner at an 88. Kind of slow though. Stephon Gilmore and Aaron Donald. These guys are going to be absolute monsters. CMC speed's only 85. I wonder what Tyreek Hill's is. And this one's going to be a monster as well. They didn't go over it in the notes, but Rookie Master, Isaiah Simmons, 87 rated with 90 speed. This is probably going to be one of the better defensive players in Ultimate Team to start the year. I'm sure there's going to be, like, I wonder if it's probably going to be like you have to put every rookie player into a set to get them. Something like that. Let's see, DeAndre Hopkins is at 87. Tyreek Hill, 90 speed. That is going to be probably the best receiver in the game to start off just because of speed. Oh, Derrick Henry coming in at 87 rated. He has the same speed as Christian McCaffrey. Seriously? Bro, I am going to get him ASAP. He's going to be an absolute monster. 85 trucking. Let's freaking go. I can't believe that. Like, Derrick Henry is a monster. We have George Kittle at an 87 rated as well. We see Eddie George. Eddie George, too. I mean, as a Titans fan, he'd be a sick pick, but I actually probably would go with the middle linebacker as my team captain. That's tough, though. That's Eddie George, but I have the option to get Derrick Henry. And we have Khalil Mack at an 87 as well. Ed McCaffrey. I might go with him, too. I mean, he has 85 speed at 6'5". That could be a beast wide receiver to have at the beginning of the year. We have Mitchell Schwartz at an 87 as well. Fletcher Cox at an 87. Russell Wilson at an 87. J.J. Watt comes in at an 87. Ooh, Calais came a little bit higher than what I expected at 86, but I mean, he's still a beast, obviously. Nick Chubb at an 86. We have Lamar Jackson at an 86 with 88 speed. He's faster than CMC and Derrick Henry, which I guess, I mean, he is in real life. But wow, he's going to be like, he's easily going to be the best quarterback to get, especially with the Truz X Factor. You have some, Justin Tucker in 86. Ooh, and this is going to be the pre-order, I think. The pre-order Lamar Jackson's going to be a monster in his own right. So, like, you might not actually have to pay up to get, he's the same speed. So he is going to be a freaking beast. Julio Jones is at 86. I think he should be right up there. And then we get into the NFL Epic cards. Now, really quick, Zeke is at 85 as well. So is Drew Brees, Myles Garrett, and Jalen Ramsey. I do want to see some of the rookies. Here are all the quarterbacks. Ooh, Tony Romo. I forgot. He's going to be one of the new legends. 85. Daniel Jones, team builder. He's an 84. Wow. Tom Brady's 84 as well. We got a bunch of QBs that are team builders. So good versions of almost every single quarterback. Where's my boy, though? Where's Ryan Tannehill? How are you going to give Daniel Jones an 84 team builder, but not Ryan? He's a 79. Dude, Ryan Tannehill, he's going to be elite by the end of the year, 100%. Ooh, Baker's down there to 78. Kyler Murray's a 78 with 83 speed. He could be a good quarterback at the beginning of the year for sure. Ooh, Joe Burrow, core rookie card. Like I mentioned, they're probably going to have the core rookies, like all the first-round picks and a lot of them in general, to go into that set to get Isaiah Simmons, and he is going to be a beast. But you get Joe Burrow right here. Trying to see Tua. Tua's the only other one I want to see. Tua and Jalen Hurts. I want to see them. Tua comes in at a 74 rated, 73 speed, 82 throw power. They are killing his throw accuracy deep, man. This guy throws the best deep ball I've seen in the history of college football, and they're just completely killing his rating. Ooh, Taysom Hill coming out of QB card. He could be sneaky to have in your team as well. RG3 up there, Justin Herbert at 71. Blake Bortles at a 71. Where's my man Jalen Hurts? Is he gonna come in at a silver? Is Jalen Hurts really gonna be a silver overall quarterback? Jordan Ta'amu coming from the XFL. I didn't even know he got signed by the Chiefs. Come on, man. Last player. There he is. Jalen Hurts coming in at a 78 speed, 68 overall. Ooh, his throwing stats are atrocious. 56 throw mid, 55 deep, 59 throw power. What a stinker.